Baseball from the Lone Star State. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Texas Rangers. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set. And today's starting pitcher, Martin Perez.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Now a drag ball, third base side. Left-hand hitter waits. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Turner now. Kicks and deals. Pitch misses outside, and it's 2-1. Kicks and fires. That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. Trey Turner goes deep. His first homer of the year. It's 2-0.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Pitch misses inside. 2-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Schmidt.
Man at first, Mike Schmidt, the next to hit. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. He goes down looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Step off, throw to first. Harper's back on a dive. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And digging in for Philadelphia, Ryan Howard. And they're all loaded up.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Next to hit, Chase Utley. Next offering is downstairs.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So bases loaded with 1 away. And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. 1 run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So the bases are loaded here, 1 man gone. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
The 2-1. And a foul ball.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to 1 inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Martin Perez won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. On the mound now, Dane Dunning.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Richie Ashburn. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. On the ground to short, could be 2. Walker to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Rangers coming to bat. Back here at the ballpark and towing the slab, Zach Wheeler.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
And here is Brad Miller.
For the Rangers, the left fielder, Brad Miller.
Falling behind 2-1.
I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Stays alive. 2-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Next offering is down low. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
And the righty deals. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Runner on at first with one gone. So next to hit for Texas, Nate Walker. 3 for 7 in the series so far. Swings through that one.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him. One left for Texas. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Top of the second, Trey Turner now.
The shortstop.
Turner had a really good college career at NC State. He went to the 2013 College World Series and led all of college baseball with 55 stolen bases that season. Pretty incredible. Tosses to first and quickly one away in the second.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper to the plate. That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now Mike Schmidt. And a swing and a miss. 2 out. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Hit hard. That gets through.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So 2 down, and next is the designated hitter, Ryan Howard. He reached out a walk his first time. Fouls one off. 2-2. Harper over at second. Hoskins at first. 2 out of the inning. That's hard hit in the line. Miller makes the catch, and that'll do it. Phillies leave a couple as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back. And the batter now, Corey Seager.
The third baseman.
Zach Wheeler, who is the 6th overall pick in 2009 by the Giants. Out of high school, he's from Smyrna, Georgia. The next pitch misses. Now 2-2. The punch out there, and one gone.
Well, big power guy right there, and generating so much bat speed, it's hard to bring that to a halt once you committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe, and it is 2-1. One down, base is empty. Hammered, base hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Here is Marcus Semien. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Chris, how about the 2021 season for Marcus Semien? He was an all-star, and he hit 45 home runs. And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting it.
Man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. 1-1 now. And a foul ball. One of the other aspects of Marcus Semien, when he first came up with Oakland, he really struggled defensively, and he worked so hard. Ron Washington, a guy that helped him out, he ultimately ended up earning a Gold Glove.
Yeah, Ron Washington has helped out so many infielders over the years. He's even willing to work with guys in the opposing teams. We saw him in the All-Star game working with NL East rival Pete Alonso.
The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Rangers leave one. It's 5-0. And welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Chase Utley.
Chase Utley.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
And now it is JT Realmuto. The pitch. Ouch, that one drilled him. Play it home, he's safe. It's 6-0. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Richie Ashburn now at the plate. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
He's going.
The 1-1. Real Muto runs. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Man at second. Rips that one center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
The bat number 7.
Trey Turner with a chance now. He's already homered here in this one. Real Muto on at second with 2 down. Saying he's not just one of the fastest guys in the game, but also Trey Turner. How about those slides? Pretty cool looking.
Yeah, a natural slip and slide out there on the field. And one thing that speaks to me is that he doesn't decelerate a whole lot when he's in top speed going into that slide, because he goes through the bag and can end up on his feet all in one motion.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Comes a 2-2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. That's down and in.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Runner at second, 2 down. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ripped on a line, and that should be extra bases, and that's going to roll to the wall. The run comes in from second, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now the right fielder, Bryce Harper. And it's filled up.
Full count.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 7 and the Rangers nothing. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here's Leody Taveras.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. Got him looking. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Matt Strahm. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Matt Strahm.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Brad Miller now grounded out his first time.
Miller.
Pitch is in there. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Doubtful.
Next offering is fouled back. And now the lefty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
3-1 now. Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Now it's the shortstop, Nate Walker. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The 1-1. That's a little bit low. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Connor Brogdon up and throwing. Next pitch is outside. Pudge Rodriguez waiting to hit for the Rangers. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting. The catcher.
So first and second with 2 outs. Pudge Rodriguez digs in now. Young, the lead runner, out at second. Walker on at first with 2 down. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. And it's out of here. His second of the year, and they get a few back. It's 7-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So now it's Corey Seager. Two down, nobody on. And another ball. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Two down. Battling here as he fouls it away. And here it comes. Good eye in that spot.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
And a pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boo. Are we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Check swing, went around, and it's 1-2. And the pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Lowe checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Mike Schmidt. The 1-1. That one fouled off.
You know, these Phils really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
The wind to kick the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your guys really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
That's foul.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to Lowe. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Two outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Ryan Howard. Left-hand batter waits. Back to the mound, into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's the second baseman, Chase Utley. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now it's even up. That's inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Right-handed reliever, and that's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 down. Nick Castellanos will hit next. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. The pitch. Tapped on the ground softly to short. throws to first, and Castellanos is out. Third out. Phillies leave a couple, but they still lead it 7-3. Bottom four. Now it's Marcus Semien.
For the Rangers,
Chris Marcus Semien, Bay Area guy, played his college ball at Cal. White Sox selected him in the 6th round in 2011, and he has developed into a fine player.
Yeah, and he comes from a really good athletic line. His dad played football at Cal. His mom was also an athlete in college, and this guy's just a really good leader on a ball club. Had a breakout to his career when he went to Toronto and started hitting home runs left and right.
At the belt and fires. Struck him out looking.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. And I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away, so you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. Tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. His first at bat was a strikeout. The pitch. And 1-2. And a pitch. Up the middle, and that chance handled. To first, already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Leody Taveras, the next to hit, caught looking his first time up. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Kicks and deals. And now 2 balls and a strike.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Two outs. Line drive. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
So the batting order turns over. Brad Miller stepping in for the Rangers. And a pitch. And he walked him.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Michael Young stepping in for the Rangers. First and second, 2 down. And a count 1-2. The pitch. And it's even up.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that'll do it.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Jonathan Hernandez on the pitch out of the pen here. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
72, Jonathan Hernandez.
JT Realmuto steps in. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. Here comes the pitch. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Phillies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And the 3-1. Swing and a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Trey Turner at the plate. Righty delivers. Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first. Turner is out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And now here is Harper. Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022. That opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead and would send them to the World Series off the Padres' Robert Suarez. The 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And now it's filled up. Left-hand hitter waits. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Mike Schmidt. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground, and that's just foul. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And that's a base hit. Ashburn around third. He scores, and it's 8-3.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Rhys Hoskins stands in for the Phillies. Off the plate inside, and a count 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And he deals. Good eye right there. Ryan Howard on deck for the Phils. Harper at second. Schmidt at first. 2 out of the inning. And a base hit up the middle. Here comes Harper around third. He'll score easily, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Back-to-back singles. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now it's the DH, Ryan Howard. Not close with that one. The count now 2-2. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That one ripped right center field. And gone. He powers one out to right field. Third home run of the season. It's 12-3.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, John King.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now Chase Utley. Going to count 1-2. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And now 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Got him looking for the K. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run homer. Home half of the 5th coming up. You're dialed into the show. Connor Brogdon on to pitch here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Nate Walker stepping in for the Rangers. Here's a 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And that one lifted in the air center field. A little bloop single. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Brogdon, he's got some good and some bad. The positive is he doesn't walk very many guys, but Chris, the problem is that he is prone to giving up some homers. The 2-1 just missed.
Now, a manager can see it pretty early just by the swings that guys are taking, whether they're fouling the ball back, if they're on time, the front foot is down. When you see that, probably don't want to leave him in too long.
And it's fouled away. Kicks and fires. Got him. And one away.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Corey Seager.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Righty to the plate. Just misses. And that's ball 2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 12 and the Rangers 3. And welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Leading off the Phillies, the left fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
The 1-1. That one hit to right. Garcia pulls it down, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, JT.
Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Josh Spores preparing to come on if needed. The wind and the pitch. There's a strike. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. That's out number 3. Nothing across here this half. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Phillies 12 and the Rangers 3. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Two now. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Next up for Texas, Marcus Semien, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And a ball and 2 strikes. Rocketed out towards right center, and it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second, and he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Runner leads away at second. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. One-two now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And Garcia is out.
The center fielder, number 3, Leody.
Now here's the switch inning power threat, Leody Taveras. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Next pitch is outside. Semien stands at second with 2 gone. And now a full count.
Count is full.
And a base hit into right center field. Coming around third is Semien. He'll score, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
So the lineup flips over. Brad Miller now at the plate. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Man on second, 2 down. Off the outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up. Michael Young in the on-deck circle for Texas. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
3-2. Bounce to the right. Utley sends it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 12 and the Rangers 4. Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Here's Trey Turner. The pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Rodriguez throws to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Bryce Harper.
Here's Harper now. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 1-2. This one lifted in the air, left field, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon. And digging in for Philadelphia, Mike Schmidt.
Put together a great at bat last time. Really battled. Ended up with the base hit.
Next pitch is downstairs. One out and a runner at second. Out to short. Walker fires over to first. And they take care of Schmidt for the out. Rhys Hoskins stands in for the Phillies.
Rhys Hoskins.
On the ground to third. Seager fires over to first. Out number 3. Phillies strand 1, but they hold a 12-4 lead. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Gregory Soto.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Michael Young getting ready to hit.
the designated hitter, Michael Young.
And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Andrew Bellotti getting ready to go. Triple digits on that last pitch.
Now batting.
So next to hit for Texas, Nate Walker. Next offering is in the dirt. And the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball left side and foul ball. The wind to kick the pitch. High chopper to third. Schmidt. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And now the count is even.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. 3-2 now.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The pitch. Hard on the ground to first. Hoskins takes it to the bag. Inning over. 1 left for Texas. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. We're at the top of the 8th. And the batter now, Ryan Howard.
The designated hitter, Ryan Howard.
This one in the air, center field. Touches down. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Chase.
So man aboard. Chase Utley digs in now. The 1-1. And that's in for a strike. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Gets to it and knocks it down. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Lined, and that's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And now JT Realmuto. Line drive, base hit. 1 run is in. Oh, great stop. And he's in safely at third as they score a pair on the play.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Josh Sborz.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
So the Philly batting order turns over, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Richie Ashburn. Right-hander kick steals. Inside, just missed.
3-1.
Castellanos, the runner at third. Realmuto stands at second. No outs. And it goes just foul. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. In the air, left side. Miller sizes this one up. Racing, makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Two on with 1 out. Trey Turner will hit next. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
To third, Seager. And they get Turner for the out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do. If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Ball to strike. The pitch. That one missed. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
Swing and a miss, 3-2 now. Next pitch is popped up. Harper retired, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Phillies lead it 14-4. Bottom of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
The first baseman.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Next pitch is outside. Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Marcus Semien, the next to hit. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is downstairs. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And now it's filled up.
Full count.
And here it comes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick
Now
with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can. Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Good eye right there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
At the belt and fires. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Hits the fence. Utley with a relay home. In there. He scores. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And it's second with one away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Garcia, the runner at second with one away. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup, Brad Miller now at the plate. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. Left-hand batter waits. Right back to him on the mound. The throw to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, Phillies lead this one 14-5. We go to the 9th, and now for the Phillies, Mike Schmidt.
Mike Schmidt.
Here's a 1-1. And that one off the outside edge. Next offering is outside.
Outside.
Three-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
The bat, number 6.
Now here is Ryan Howard. The 3-1. And that'll load the bases. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Chase Utley. Kicks and deals. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. The 2-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. One run across. Now 2 runs score, and they extend their lead. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. Here's the tag, and he's out. But 2 runs come in on the play. So man aboard and digging in for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. 3-2. Swings here and blasts one left field. Miller raging back towards the wall. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. He's in safely at second, and a run comes in to score.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Brock Burke.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now it's going to be Richie Ashburn. And that one is in for a strike. And now the lefty. And that one popped to short. Walker makes the catch. And that is that. So they get 3 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. Phillies on top, 17-5. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Andrew Bellotti.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Michael Young getting ready to hit. Slapped foul. The 1-2. And that's outside. Hit weakly on the ground. Schmidt slings to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Up next for the Rangers, Nate Walker. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Craig Kimbrell, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one down the line. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Pudge Rodriguez. The 1-1. Started after it. Appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So they're down to their final out. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers.
Seager.
And a 1-1. In the air out towards right center. Harper has a beat on it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take this one in a blowout.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Like Kimbo Slice.